To start with this chicken and rice dish, I am going to cook the chicken and make the broth. I have made this before and I cooked the chicken way too long, so I'm going to try it again with way less time. Basically going to do like a stew setting on my pressure cooker and do about 15 minutes. Again, the most important part here is that we're making the broth. So the ingredients that I'll be using is chicken. This is just chicken that I have left over that I need to use for something, and it's just 3 drumsticks and a breast. And I have some chicken bouillon, some salt, about an inch piece of ginger that I sliced really thin, 1 scallion just sliced, and all of this will be strained out, so that's why I did not peel anything. And then a little bit of sesame oil. So I'm gonna go into a bird's eye view so I show you how I put it all together. All right, we're looking into the pressure cooker pot, and I'm just going to add my chicken, the aromatics, I'm going to fill this with as much water as possible. The most important part here is going to be the broth. It's what's going to flavor our rice. It's what's going to flavor our sauces that we make. So it is a really important part to have. And when you're eating the dish itself, you're eating it with the broth as well, with the rice and everything. So I'm gonna set that. Last time I did it for 25 minutes and that was way too long. So I'm gonna try like 17 minutes. I have my broth now, so we're gonna move on to the next steps. In the same pot that I made the chicken and broth, or the pressure cooker, I'm just going to make the rice, so I didn't bother to rinse it because the same flavors that I'm using is echoing into the rice anyways. So to this hot oil, I did about 2 tablespoons. I'm going to add minced garlic and ginger, and I have about 6 cloves of garlic and an inch thick piece of ginger. Just like when I made the Puerto Rican rice, you just kind of want to make like flavored oil almost. I'm going to add like a teaspoon of salt. Then I'm going to add about 4 cups of pre-rinsed rice. Just kind of coat the rice in ginger and garlic. I'm just adding equal parts of the chicken's broth that we made. So it was 4 cups of rice and I did 4 cups of chicken broth. The sauce for this dish is really easy to make. I just have a 1-inch piece of ginger, like 4 cloves of garlic, 1 whole lime into it. A tablespoon of sugar, 4 of these of sriracha. So it's like 4 tablespoons of sriracha. And then also a couple tablespoons of the chicken broth that we made. So let's do 1, 2. That's it. That's the sauce. I'm also going to chop a cucumber. This one is fresh grown from my local farm stand. Alright, here is our chicken and rice dish. I have my chicken, my very flavorful rice, and my cucumbers, and the sauce that we made. And this is probably, it looks very bland, but believe me when I say this is probably the most flavorful thing you will put in your mouth. It is just bursting with ginger and garlic flavor and is so delicious. But that's it. I'm excited to try it. Oh, I also like to serve this with a little bit of the broth on the side. So I'll get some of that. So this is actually how I would serve it, is with some of the broth on the side and the chicken and rice. And you can mix stuff into here or sip on this while you eat this. It is such a really good and comforting meal. So I hope you give this a try. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And if you're subscribed, thank you for subscribing. If you have not, please hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. I will catch you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.